Got a DJ DC Metro. We are live. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? He presents Mr. DC Metro Angler.
Let's get it. Appreciate you guys having me.
Oh, no problem. Appreciate you jumping on and hanging out with us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. I wouldn't miss this.
Got Pontoon Jody in the house. Mr. 351 Cleveland. Da Boot. Big Skip Fishing.
Jody, my Jody.
Jody, my Jody.
Or Sampy. Sampy was first one in at 4:29 a.m. this morning.
Look at their fence seekers in the house.
What's up? What's up, Jeremy?
Might have some off and on technical difficulties tonight, but I think DC back got them squared away.
There's Mr. Kenneth.
TDC.
There's Joe.
So while DC tries to get his camera and everything to working properly, it has some in and outs there while we was waiting.
He also has got storms going on up there too, so that might be
that could account for it, sure. That could definitely account for it. Joe Ziegler.
Jello.
Jello.
It's Jello. Hey, Jello, stay away from Jody. She'll make you go bad.
Oh no, Jody says she feeling rowdy tonight. That can't be good. Then again, it might be funny as hell. So I don't know.
I may have to put the hammer down tonight. No,
not on Jody. Sweet Jody, you wouldn't do nothing to put the hammer down. She says, I sure will. I don't think she was quite saying it to what I was saying, but hey, whatever.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
Yeah.
Jody must have had her nap earlier. Fishing for Whiskers says, howdy, hi, y'all. We're listening in and getting itty bitty ready for work. Hope everyone is doing well. We are.
Is now my phone just now gave me the notification that I was live.
Oh, lost him again.
Nobody wants to see my big head.
He'll be back in a minute.
Big head. Oh no.
Boom.
Big head. Oh, no.
Dale, hey, slip.
Had an extra nap. Okay.
Yep, that's why she's feeling rowdy. She didn't had an extra nap. Them Z's are zigging.
That means she had a 40-minute nap instead of a 20-minute nap. She had one of those power naps. What's up in that? Got 15 wonderful people already in here.
17, I'm sure.
17 now. Yep, it just jumped from 15 to 17. Appreciate it.
Dale, hey, slip. That's what she says. Song bits, Laura. Here we come. DC back in the house.
Hey, Laura.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Nope. Everyone's seen my big head again. There's Brian B. There's Brian B.
Brian B in the house.
What's up, P-Ride?
All right. So what are we painting today?
I'm thinking about little person, square bill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and I got 6 of them, so see how many we can finish in an hour.
Pretty.
That is a one-of-a-kind DC paint job.
Yes, sir.
Jody says that she swears she's making macaroni right now.
And then Laura says she's eating at Burger King and listening.
Brian said that he was driving and listening.
So if you all haven't seen it, DC went out and was fishing a little bit this earlier. You got your little crappie on.
Crappie.
Yeah. I gotta post that reel, man. I tore him up this morning.
About the only time I'm able to really get on them was whenever I'm down at the Bass Pond. It's a little old pond down below my house, full of crappie and largemouth bass. I go to the lake, I might catch one or two.
So now what you're doing is just like a white base color?
Yeah, just put the base on it. So it puts another color on it, put it on top. I got a hair dryer. I dry it out and then put another layer.
Gotcha. Now, do you try to mimic your paintings like off the actual what they would look like, or are you just kind
of? Sometimes I do, but most of the time I just wing it and try to get it as close as probably like your retail crankbaits sometimes or your natural crankbaits.
Yeah,
like I'm all over the board. So like if it comes out with a different sway to it, I just keep in mind like nothing ever looks the same. Like it's there a yellow perch that looks like another yellow perch.
Yeah, gotcha.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I told you I was going to show you that picture of that rock bass. Let's see if I can pull that up.
Oh yeah,
that half pounder. That half pounder from the other day.
Oh yeah,
that was recent.
Yeah, that was just 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, at least 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, because yesterday or last Thursday, I was just pulling a bunch of little small ones. And I did get like a 47 ounce, 0.47 ounce.
Yeah.
0.47.
Yeah, 0.47. Yeah, half pounder.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the one I did 2 weeks ago. I caught it was like a 49. Like it like kept on bouncing around 49 and 0.5 half pound.
He kept trying to go for the tree pounder. He was coming really, really close to hitting a 3 pounder for sure.
That's a good fish. What's you catch him on?
I'll show you in just a minute what I got it on.
What are the Bud Files? Tom from LG. What's happening? Annette from Annette's Catfishing. They stepped into the house. Got 20 wonderful people in the house at the moment. Y'all give a thumbs up as you come in, or at least as you're in here. We are displaying, besides Kelly's ability to hit trees, we are displaying DC Metro's abilities to actually
no trees out there.
Create. What do you see across the way over there? I see a tree.
That's just brush.
A tree. He is, Laura. He is painting up a spoonbill. What was it, DC? You said it was going to be like a brim or perch.
I'm trying to like a hybrid between a perch and a bluegill, somewhere like that.
All right, here you go, DC.
Oh my god,
that was a big blade.
Look how big that is with my hand.
That is massive.
You got small hands, anyways, Kelly. I mean, come on.
Like me, Kevin.
There's a constant reminder.
How you been lying to your wife all these years?
If I can pause it. There you go. All right, there's your killers.
Oh, look at the eyes of that thing, man.
They were huge.
That is so like deep red.
Yeah.
It kind of almost looks like a crappie with that color pattern.
I was like, I'm gonna weigh this. I'm gonna weigh it to see how much, because I've not caught one that big. Oh, you can see my nice fillet knife now. My handmade fillet knife. It makes it sharp. I'd show it off. Make sure it's zeroed out.
Jody says she's going to be making some bologna biscuits later for work tomorrow.
Ooh.
My bologna
I hope you don't mess up the biscuits.
OSCAR. Oh, sorry.
There you go. 0.49.
0.49.
Nice.
The half poundy that he drops in the dirt.
And I drop in the dirt. Yep. But yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up, share it out on all your social media, your community page, whatever you got. DC does a really good job doing these little lures and stuff. It came to CatCon this year and actually gave out a few of them to all of us. So
That's right.
I got to meet DC. That's the reason why I kind of hit him up coming on the show, because it was pretty cool to talk to him, sit there and talk to him for a little bit.
Yep.
Hang out.
He has one of the only color cratebaits in that pattern. No duplicates. It's the OG.
Yep. I just got to put a hook on it, and start using it.
It almost looks like what's the kids movie Nemo? Was it Nemo?
Oh, Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo almost has that coloration. It said it's pink.
Oh yeah, the clownfish kind of thing.
Yeah, the clownfish. Yeah.
This gun is being stubborn today. I cleaned it 3 times already.
Of course, it's being stubborn. You're on live TV.
Yeah. I swear, every time I go live, it's a disaster.
Always.
Exactly.
As soon as I go live, it's going to act brand new.
Yeah. It's like fishing. You're out there fishing and you start catching fish and you're like, I'm going to go live because we're on them. And as soon as you hit that live button, boop, no more fish.
Yeah.
See, that's funny you said that, because I was trying to do ultralight catfishing. And I had a granola bar. I was going to use it for bait ever on my crappie setup or a Castor Fever. As soon as I go live, start missing fish. More than like I was catching them left and right. Couldn't hook them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just couldn't hook them.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to do on Thursday. I'm going to go up to the little lake and see if I can't catch some little channel cats.
Oh yeah. What you going to use? Chicken liver?
No, I'm going to use night crawlers.
Oh.
I'm just going to go night crawler. I'm going to go old school night crawler under a bobber.
There you go. Oh, on a bobber. That's fun.
On
yeah.
a bobber. Yep. Night crawler on a
Are
bobber.
you bringing is that ultralight setup?
I've got my ultralight, and then I'm probably going to redo the other ones and probably put them all ultralight. I just put some. I'm just going to have a little 10-pound braid, and then I think it's like an 8-pound mono. Not mono, but fluorocarbon leader.
Oh yeah,
in the next coming weeks, I'm going to have one of those foldable, the ones that retract rods. That pretty much you just retract it down. It goes from like 8 foot down to like 3.
Yeah,
and carry it around with
you. Yeah. Is that the travel one?
No, to be honest with you, I'm not sure. It may be a no name, to be honest with you, from where I'm getting it from, but they're cheap. And I'm going to try them out. I've always wanted one.
Yeah, I got the Gander Mountain, the Nanolite, ultralight one. That's what the little rod I got.
Yeah, I figure if I get I'll get one of those ultralights so I can take it down to the bass pond and catch up one of those.
Well, that's what I caught that one on. That
bass on.
That little half pounder. That's what I caught that one on. It was ultralight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You can't beat ultralight fishing, man.
No. I wish I had bought ultralights a long time ago. I enjoy those rods.
Same.
They're awesome.
Same. Well, I wasn't really like a big crappie angler till about 7-8 years ago. Man,
You've jumped around. You've jumped around.
Oh,
from catfishing to bluegill bass fishing to back to it, and then the crappie fishing.
Yeah.
It's the only way to be.
Yeah. I would say he's like a woman, can't make her up her mind, but I don't know.
Hey, fish on my shoes, man.
Yeah. That's like me, I started with the gills and then went from gills to catching bass, and then from bass to catching cats. Then I went from cats back to brim. I mean, back to bass again. Of course, I've always been catching the brim, the bluegills and shell crackers and such as that, because that's what I use as bait. But then I hooked up on a pond that was loaded with channel cats, and that has provided me with several hours of footage that I have put out there.
All right, Laura, we'll see you later. Have a good time at Mama's.
See you, Laura.
Tell Mama,
Tom said he got some
Mama
crates
we
from
all
DC.
said hello.
Tom said he got some crates from DC at CatCon. They are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, LG. Tom got some of them too. Yep.
Sorry, I'm doing like the hardest part of it. Is putting this little nozzle in there. It's so small. Oh, sorry. So small. You got this little thing here. And you got to put this little tiny little piece in a tiny little hole in here. You can only do it by hand. Yeah. And you see how big my hands are. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's like threading a needle.
Yeah, see, Kelly, if he was holding that rock bass, you caught it, but looked like it might have been an ounce.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I get crushes on pictures of like, that snakehead's not 13.5 pounds. There's no way.
Do we have to show this picture? Do we have to show that picture?
Oh, man.
I wish you'd show.
How big was that one?
47 pounds.
It doesn't look like it.
It is.
It was.
That's what they always say.
The picture doesn't show it. The picture doesn't show it, but it's got a huge fantail on him.
It does. It's probably one of the biggest tails I have ever seen on a blue cat.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure it was massive, but you know how pictures are. They never do it justice.
No, they really don't. Honestly, that picture does not do that thing justice. That thing is actually probably as long as their boat was wide.
Wow.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
I seen the girth on it. It definitely had some good girth on it.
Yeah.
So try to thread this needle.
Yeah, the girth was there until he decided he wanted to up chuck and everything.
Yeah, chuck about 2 pounds of 2 gallons of water.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah. I held it like in that picture, and then like not even like a few seconds after taking the picture, it goes blue. There goes about 2 gallons of worth of water everywhere.
All over him. It was funny.
Yeah, I was soaked. The boat was seats were all soaked, so we sat in it on the way home.
I reiterate, it was funny.
Yeah.
What time of year was that? Was that like summertime or spring?
That was around October, September, October.
Fall.
All right, I remember. Yeah, somewhere around there, because I think my wife and them went to not Myrtle Beach, but Panama City Beach. I think it was that week that they took off, and that's where I went up. I went up there and hung out with them.
Oh, there it is. I think I got it. Almost got my face with that one.
So you put two base coats on that, and then you'll start putting the design on there, or put the actual color before you put the design.
Depending on how the first base coat fits, if it's like, this stands out, it covers a lot of the crankbait.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do like a light shade so the colors will pop out on it sometimes.
Yeah.
So, it's all about play. But most of the time I try to cover that thing with like 2-3 coats.
Yeah.
I want like the color really to pop out of it. But it's this pattern we call a ghost pattern. You ever seen that? Look like the ghost minnow, ghost minnow jerkbait or whatever. And I figured out how to do that not too long ago. That's came out pretty sick too.
Joe's got one. He said, he's talking to Tom. He said, I had some crankbaits one time. They were purple, gold, and white. He don't remember the name, but they were deadly.
Ooh, that sounds like a good combination.
Yeah, it does. Really does. because that gold is that usually anytime like with the hand tied jigs or anything, that gold is like a pop. So then you got that subtle purple and that white to go with it.
Yeah. Actually, I got some crankbaits here. Just got these deep diver blanks in. And these come out pretty good too. This one here is like one of the bluebills I'm working on. Still a little prototype.
Ooh, I like that. Got a little blue
That is
head with the
pretty.
tiger stripes on the back of it. Oh,
That's
that's
it.
nice.
I got the back with the little.
Oh, it's got the dots. Okay, there you go.
Try to pimp it out.
I like that.
And another new project here. It's like a Takeda Sunrise Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I was going for. Probably to make something new again. New craw.
Oh, it's got the little. It's kind of like almost like a little bass design to the side of it.
Yeah, that's definitely the bass stencil.
Yeah.
So I was trying to MacGyver that. It kind of didn't work too well. And that was just like a red bass.
Hey, we've seen largemouth have smallmouth bass in their mouth, so
Oh,
they
sure.
eat them all the time.
And I'm pretty sure you guys seen this one
There you
before.
Ah,
Oh,
so that's what you were doing.
yeah, flathead. He's over there hunting that one.
He's showing that off because he knows I don't have one.
Exactly.
Don't feel bad. My
30
biggest is 8
That
pounds.
was 33 pounds on that one.
Man, it's bigger than that one. Oh, those flatheads, you can really never tell.
There's Mr. Backlash. What's going on? And our buddy Mr. Tiger Muskin's in the house.
Tiger.
Mr. Wayne.
Tiger, what's up, man?
Yeah, dude, he kills it on the Tiger Muskins. Man, I wish I had those kind of fish around here. I'd love to fish for them.
We have them here on the Potomac, but that's one of those fish like they say it's 1,000 casts.
Yeah.
But in DC, it's like even 2 times more rare. Like you gotta hit like the upper Potomac for them. But they are fun though. Come on, you gun.
So what are we going to be seeing out of your channel much here soon? Anything new coming around?
I got a lot of footage on the GoPro, so I'm definitely looking forward to dropping that. I got the bluegill record, a couple of catfish tournaments I haven't dropped yet, bunch of crappie footage, bunch of panfish and ultralight footage,
Nice.
and planning to go out of town, going up to Myrtle Beach, or not Myrtle Beach, going up Michigan. Wait, actually going to Myrtle Beach too. Myrtle Beach and Michigan, going south to north. So looking forward to doing that.
Go to Myrtle
That's
Beach.
right.
You're not going to be too far from me by 3 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours.
Where are you at?
Georgia.
Oh yeah. Close to the borderline.
So yeah, I'm up about basically I am mid east on the Georgia map, you might say.
Oh,
Like
all right.
I'm center, I'm middle Georgia. So I'm actually closer to the South Carolina side.
How far are you from Franklin?
Joe.
Franklin, South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. I'm not sure. North Carolina is obviously north of me, so probably I'd say probably be about the same amount, about 4 hours or so, maybe 5 max.
Are you still in like the mountain range? Are you in
No.
like Blue Ridge?
I'm actually literally in the middle of Georgia.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So,
I thought you was on a ridge.
I'm like
He's close to those Atlanta people.
no, actually, I'm closer to the Macon folks.
Oh yeah.
Which one's worse?
Macon. I mean, when you get in the books for being the murder capital, the #1 murder capital of the world, I mean, come on, think about that for a minute. Yeah, I don't go to Macon without being strapped. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Now,
I don't
Atlanta,
blame
I'll roll through Atlanta all day long without being strapped. It'll be near, but I won't be
you.
strapped.
There's your fishing. There's your fishing friend.
I see that, Joe. Joe's up there around my aunt.
Yep, they're Rome.
My aunt lives in Rome, actually in Cedartown. Backlash says he has to pass me going from DC to the MB.
Yep. Yeah, he's down there toward Tom and all them down there in Virginia.
Yeah, Eastern North Carolina.
Yeah.
Now, when I go up to Lake Wiley, not that far from Franklin.
Oh yeah. I've been I fished Lake Wiley a couple times. Just trying to chase those flatheads they have. But unfortunately, all I can find was bass.
Jay-Z, you familiar with any Runyons out of Cedartown?
Yeah, Backlash says I'm 32 minutes from I-95. There's Sharina. What's up, Sharina? She said,
"What's up, Sharina?
Hey yo." She goes, "Hey yo, DC."
It's your boy trying to fix his gun. It's not looking too well. I don't know what's going on with it today, man. I was like, what?
I told you it's because we went live.
It's like I got a live stream curse.
We always have that around here. It's always something going on.
Like if it's not me, it's the kid. It's not the kid. It's something I need and forget.
Ours is more like the sound or something else. Wrong every time. So, yep.
Oh yeah, don't give me.
Yeah, he's painting lures.
Well, he's attempting to.
So
if ever get the gun going right, we'll be painting.
Yeah. It was working just a minute ago.
Yeah, Joe said he lives in South Carolina, but it's been a while since he's been home in Rome.
Yeah, I saw that. Seems like we've had this conversation before, Joe.
I think we had this not long ago.
Yeah. I was talking about that. That actually hurt my ears.
It's business for you. He's like, I'm not working for you. I'm tired of being your slave.
It's like, I'm not going to work for you, but I'm going to drive your ears nuts.
Oh yeah. Either that or spit paint back at me. Spit my face.
It's like they always say, don't ever stick the nozzle toward your face.
Yeah.
What's down
there? I should heed that warning.
But they always talk about the garden hose thing. These kids these days don't know nothing about the old garden hose thing.
Nope.
So they're open it up, take a drink of the scalding hot water coming out.
Oh my god! Don't remind me of those days. That hot tap water.
That's why you wait for it to cool down and come out cool.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
that's good for washing your hands. Like if you need to wash your hands, just go straight to it, right? I mean, it's hot water, and you can get all the gunk off your hands, whatever you know. Especially if you're like cleaning fish, you need to get all the gunk off your hands. Perfect for that. Just don't go drinking it. Yeah. Not anytime soon.
David said to run the hose about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
you must have slow water. If it took you 5 to 10 minutes for the cool down, you must have a slow water or a very, very long water hose.
See, we work off of wells, so it takes a few minutes for it to actually get cold. Yeah. But when it does, hold on to your hat, son.
Ours came straight out of the spigot of the side of the house, but it didn't take long. With enough pressure, it'd blow it. It literally would blow the cap off of something. 23
Like we got
wonderful people in
22,
the house.
23.
Yep.
You're gonna have to forgive me for yawning tonight. I didn't sleep well last night.
Yeah, me neither. I was out fishing on that.
Wish I could have said
I
the
got
same. but-
So somebody didn't sleep good last night, and somebody was out fishing last night, and I was being DJ last night.
Being a
To a
DJ.
bunch of fifth graders.
What was that prom?
It was their fifth grade graduation party.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my daughter graduated her fifth grade year, so she's going into middle school now. So they had their big luau.
Oh, that transition.
See, we didn't have all that whenever I was in the 5th grade. It was like we had an end of the year party. That was it.
That was
We did
it.
one of
Peace
the people's
party.
house. Yeah.
Well, that's all
Peace
it
out,
was.
y'all.
Is we were in the gym. We had a few little streamers up on the wall where they can take pictures, and then we had a couple tables with snacks and pizza, and then I played DJ, and that was it. And they just ran around the gym.
Outdoors in Maryland. What's happening? I believe we just had them the
Up,
other
buddy?
day. What's up? 25 wonderful people in the house right now.
Yep.
We're all watching as DC tries to get his gun going.
Try.
I think he's got it. Ooh, paint! It's paint time now.
Uh-oh, they got the paint. It sounded better.
Yeah, let's try to come out. I don't know what's blocking it though.
It don't take much.
Could be just the pressure.
Yeah, I turned it up. See what happens. See how to pump it out of it.
Don't stick it. Just don't stick it. Just don't turn the nozzle towards your face.
Again, don't do it again.
Unless we're face painting.
I swear, sometimes I'll be painting, man, and I come out and I have like paint in my nostrils.
Little speckles everywhere.
Man, it scared the crap out of my sisters. Like, you can't be doing that stuff. It's paint. It's paint. I swear.
How many times have we told you just quit sniffing that stuff?
That book of shit. All right. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I said that's when turning it and spraying it towards your face, because that's when the thing blocks and comes out. It comes flying out there at you.
Like, I got it. I actually had that happen a few times. I don't know why.
Nobody home.
I
That's
hear
for
you
sure.
knocking, but you can't come in.
Well, it can't come out today.
Uh-huh.
It looks clear though, so I don't see anything blocking it. It
Coastal
could be the
water.
smallest thing. Be a piece of lint something in there.
And if you haven't
Block
picked up
everything.
DC Metro, there is a link that is pinned to the top of the chat, and that is the link to his YouTube page. So definitely make sure you pick him up.
Yeah. There's 12 years of footage and over 360 videos there for you to pick
He's
up.
got 1.64 thousand subscribers. He's got 418 videos.
Oh,
definitely
418?
Yep, 418
I didn't even
videos.
think I hit the 40.
Yep, 418 videos.
Jeez.
And 129,758 views to his channel.
Take it.
Exactly. Take what you can get.
So it tells
That's
us that
right.
you do a little. You've done a little bit of striper fishing. So what's your biggest striper so
Mhm.
far? You got
28 inches.
28 inches.
Yeah,
What do you
that's a
think
baby.
about Probably what?
That's
pounds?
probably around 11 pounds, maybe.
11 pounds.
11, 12 pounds in that area.
You need to come down here then. You'd love
Oh
it down
yeah,
here.
man.
35-pound stripers.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm dreaming of the day, man. I'm dreaming of the day because they catch them out here, bro. It's like 50 pounders sometimes.
Yeah, I've heard up there around the Potomac area. That area's got some monster stripers.
Them
It's
damn
like
river boys is in the house.
What's up, damn river
like-
boys?
So, man, there's a few fish that elude me right now that's starting to piss me off, to be honest.
Mhm.
There's walleye and there's like, the big stripers. And the walleye, I don't know what's going on. Like after that grass got out of the river, because we don't have any vegetation in our part, in the lower part of DC. We used to have it a couple of years back, but with global warming and other stuff, like we don't know what's going on. We don't know if we're gonna get grass ever again.
What's up, Fresno? What's up, 922 Crappie Barbecue?
Barbecue. BBQ.
BBQ. Oh yeah, I saw this one. I was like, I was looking at your community page the other day, and I was going through it, and I was like, ooh, he's got some nice, good sized crappies, something.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna show that off real quick.
Oh, go ahead, man. Jeez.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, man, look at those crappie.
Nice.
That's some good
I think-
crappie there.
The one on our left, that's the record, the darker one.
This one here.
That's the first.
Oh yeah. Speaking
DC
of
record.
that, you were talking about that earlier. People don't know. DC actually has a couple state records. So let's inform them what state records you actually have.
So I started off with the first record in DC. It was a 1.9 crappie, and then not even 2 months later, I broke that one with a 2 pound and 10 ounce crappie. And just recently, I got the DC record bluegill that was just under a pound, like 8.2. I mean, not 8.2. It's a 0.82.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit. Been busy.
It's like I was talking about on your live earlier. It's like I'm going after that rock bass record in state of Kentucky. It's only 1 pound 10 ounces, so I'm going after that one.
That's a good record, man, because it's like right in the middle to where like you can get it, but at the same time, it might,
Well, the thing
Maybe
is, it's
something
not
brewing.
been broken. It's not been broken since 1970 something.
Yeah, it's one of those records. Like it's there, it's out there.
It's been there for a while.
That is a long time. Come on. It's really good.
Now, if someone pulls in my driveway with a forklift, they better be wearing body armor. Oh no, gosh!
I was reading that. I'm like,
I really don't know what.
but I ain't going
really
to his house.
don't know what's going on with that one.
Sorry, this is taking forever. I don't know if I
You're fine.
even get this thing working, man. Like I said, it's 1,000 parts of this gun. It's just could be anything. It's like Legos, just put this thing together. Shut up, figure out. I have another gun. I'm trying
Is
to
there
look
a video on your channel that you'd like for us to play? That
for. Let's see. I do have one video, one of my favorite videos, but yeah, I forget the title of it because I have so many of them.
oh yeah,
But let's do the snakehead one.
Snakehead.
Yeah, let's do the biggest snakehead. That one was I think it's PB snakehead. It should be titled PB snakehead. Yeah,
That's
crazy
a
story
good
about that one. Oh yeah, man, snakehead was so fun. But crazy story about that one is like I never had such a snakehead bite like that. I caught 4 snakeheads within a week, and that's not gonna say it's rare, but that's like one of those high achievements in DC. Like you'll get bites of snakeheads, but they're tough. And like they're such a finicky fish, like they can see you before you even get a glance at them, and like just finicky, man. See them in the water, but not touch the lure. There's more. They're one of those fish that just piss you off.
How far back was that video?
That was how far back is that video?
A year ago?
I would say it's more than a year. It should be about either 2 years to 3 years.
Right.
So I forget how long I've been doing this.
As I say, yeah, you've been doing YouTube for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. PB snakehead, the night bite.
That's it. I think that's it. I had a red jacket.
Right. Where'd it go? You got a red jacket on that one.
Yeah, that's probably that.
Yeah. About 3 years ago.
Yep. Sounds about right.
All right.
Yep.
What's up, y'all? Back out here. Back out here with the fissionaries. And the snagging guy over here. Like I said, but funny but was a fish though. Big 40-inch sniper or something. Oh, that'd be great. And DC.
So where are you at fishing right here? Where we're
that's a spot up Potomac called the Titanic Memorial.
okay.
And that's probably one of the
about to get on this CBC
like top 3 spots of DC. That's down.
As that means CBC.
Yeah.
What's it again?
Multi-species wise, I mean.
Bass. Right. There we go.
That's one of the spots that used to hold grass.
Nope.
You got him to floss on camera, huh? And the thing is, that was a couple of years before it actually went famous.
Where's the weed?
Like big time.
Where is the bud? We're gonna jump into it. Warren already got 3 catfish on board. Now you always
I'm sitting up there for you.
He's giving him a pat down.
Oh yeah, it's first
Just talk about it. Bring him in. Get.
All right, here we go.
You ain't trying to turn. Oh, come on. All right. Get us out.
I thought this guy was a little looser than that too.
Hold on. There you go. Drop it. Pick it up.
Yeah, because you're using what, like a pier net style?
Damn,
Yeah,
that
was a fear of that.
You got him? Hold on. Damn, he's still trying to get it there. Come on, man. Yeah, get in there. You get my foot. Yeah, my man.
Excuse the language.
Oh, okay.
Victory lap.
Victory lap, yeah.
Hey, do you do the victory lap anymore?
I gotta bring it back, man. I gotta bring it back.
Hold up.
Every time you catch a big fish, just take off your line.
Oh yeah.
Just talking about it.
It'd be something unique, just for like your channel. Would be like,
oh yeah. You understand? Yeah.
That's gonna be a way to stay in shape.
What you got?
I'm saying over 10.
I mean, just seeing it out there
I'm
in
saying over 10.
that pier net. I mean, that's good. That's a good snakehead.
Oh yeah.
I stay in shape if round is a shape.
What is his plate?
Just talking about it. Yeah, he
Ooh, Damn River Boy says that they just electroshot the flathead down the road from him and released it at 108 pounds.
Whoa.
Whew, I would love to catch that bad boy.
And I was telling him,
Yeah.
I hit that damn power line.
That would be a state record for us. Our flathead
yeah,
here
I
is 98, around 98 pounds.
About what it is with us, something like that, right at 100. There's some 100 pounders here in the Georgia area, but nobody's been able to catch it. Or if they have, or I say nobody's been able to catch it, they caught it and didn't weigh it, or they caught it and they couldn't weigh it. I mean, couldn't claim it because of the way they caught it.
Yeah, I caught the other one right here, or 2 weeks ago on the jig. 2 days ago on the jig. Snakeheads are out, son.
Yeah, out. If that ain't proof, that's like every outing you've had.
That's 3 in 1 week.
Open up. Open your mouth.
Including the PB.
Including the people.
Yeah, I broke my PB twice in a week.
Yeah, please get my jig back, though. That's the money jig.
Which one was it?
That was the,
That's a money jig.
Yeah, that jig was gone. There was no reviving that jig.
half ounce.
Okay.
Now, were you painting jigs at this time too, or no?
Now that's
Nah, I wasn't painting. I wasn't doing anything with the bass
jig.
black and blue KVG jig.
13.49. New PB.
Again. So apparently I'm gonna have to start fishing by myself. People fish
More than
catch
snake jig.
PBs all the time. So now, like I said before,
Here, go ahead.
That's my guy.
I
I
Fishing
like the
Warriors.
texture. I like the pattern on those.
DC
Oh, yeah.
Metropolitan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Court.
Now y'all are under law. If you catch them, you have to keep them, right?
Not anymore. Like they stopped that 2 years ago.
Give me some.
Oh yeah.
So now you could throw it back.
I mean, looking like one
So they
rod,
must have
one
finally
reel.
got them down then.
Mm.
Yeah.
They just joined the ecosystem. And it was like it wasn't no stopping. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there ain't no stopping it.
Oh man, 13 and a half pounds. Just did it again. Oh,
They're just now starting to make their way into Georgia.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
I guess it's just
about a year or so ago, up in the northern state of the state, they've caught a few of them up that way. They haven't made their way down south yet.
Man. Hey.
Man, those things, man, they'll cross land on like heavy rains.
Oh man, please.
They get one of those creek systems. It's a wrap.
Just hopping it, man. That's all you gotta do. With the half ounce jig, it's really all you can do. Is just hop it.
So a half ounce
Yeah.
jig is what you were using.
Yep, half ounce black and blue strike key
Wow.
tournament series. I would never forget it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I got the trophy.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm trying to get this right.
Damn.
What's up,
Maurice.
Maurice Cason?
He's a bit saucy.
What's up, my other brother? Kelly, you need to meet Maurice one day.
Come on, man.
Oh well.
He'll keep you in stitches.
Please don't.
That's a big old boy right there. DC sound like he's trying to get ready for a concert.
Yeah, they're banging.
Scare the nigga off with the snake head. Take the bitch. Run, nigga.
Gosh.
Take your fish.
Where they going with the fish?
Son. Bro, look how long it is. That's to my waist.
Boop, there it is.
You just see the silhouette of it.
Reminds me of some of those you won't believe what we caught on camera horror flicks.
Yeah.
The snakehead. Ah, dang, that's a big fish.
I swear.
Appreciate that, Kenneth. Yeah, make sure you hit your thumbs up.
Yep. Please throw that thumbs up. Holding about 22 people's in the house. That's been a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't get the gun to work, man.
You're fine. It happens.
But I can still show off some crankbaits if you want. Like this, the Fissionaries custom. He put the design on it. I just put the paint on it. And he's the guy that was in the last video. So he's got crankbait styles and the jerkbait.
Gotcha.
So there's a jerkbait as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like those. Those definitely.
That'd go good down here in my pond.
Oh yeah.
Pow.
They could go good in my creeks.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I was thinking about putting the crappy ones on the creeks.
Oh yeah.
I think these things would kill it on the creek.
I know they wouldn't mind.
So let me ask you, DC,
Yeah.
what got you into painting your own lures, dude? Just something to do, or what?
It was a mix of things. It was something to do, and I got tired of losing crankbaits. I got tired of going back to Dick's Sporting Goods, buying the same crankbaits over and over. Yeah, I was like, I'm sick of this. So I got a solution out of it. Either I was going to do the spinnerbaits, or I was going to do the crankbaits. The spinnerbaits is way too much for me. Like you had to buy so many things, and you had to spend so much time on it. I was like, I don't have the patience for it.
Mhm.
And I seen the crankbait thing. It was a little bit similar, but more simpler. So I was like, I think I'm gonna stick with the crankbaits. And so my first time painting it is funny. I used to use markers, I used to steal my daughter's markers. I used to scribble on the crankbait. I was like, hey, this doesn't look half bad. So I started investing in it. I was like, I might have something going here. And bought some paint, switched air guns so many times, just kept improving, getting better quality gear. And before you know it, you hear it. It's just like fishing. Like once you start, there's no getting out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you start buying stencils, then you gotta get a certain type of tape because the paint might flow through that tape. Then you gotta get a certain type of hooks. Then you really understand like how they really put this thing together. Then you appreciate, fishing lures as it is.
Right.
So yeah, it just became an art to me now. Yeah, once I figured out how to get these guns to cooperate with me on live stream, go somewhere.
Who got you into fishing? Who's the first person in your family that got you into fishing?
That would be my father. First time we went fishing, we was catching. Back in the day, it was nothing but channel cats. Blue cats wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
And we just catch 12-pound channel cats, 18-pound channel cats like it's nothing. Now you probably wouldn't even see one over like 11 pounds. If you do, that would be like a rare catch.
Yeah, because now that you got massive amount of blue cats and everything.
Yeah. If they're not eating them, they're pushing them out.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Tully?
I didn't think like blue cats would be like, trying to target channel cats. Like I thought that'd be very bizarre. Until one time I hooked a 6-pound channel cat. This is like before like blue catfish took off. So there was like these giant blues out there.
Yeah.
And there had to have been like, I don't know, 40 plus, probably pushing 50. At the time, I didn't have any catfish gear. I was just doing like ultralight channel cat stuff. And this thing came up there and it just took a second for that thing to be inhaled. I was like, what was that? I swear I thought it was a shark or something. It came out of nowhere. I was like, nah, I'm not fishing here.
But it's
That's
that
my first time seeing a blue cat.
They're eating the channel cats, but they're also
I mean,
pushing the food. They're eating the
Yeah.
food for the channel cats, which is then causing the population of channel cats to go down.
that's right.
I know the first time I ever seen a blue after a channel, Pop and I was out, this was before we even started the YouTube thing, and we was out on my bass tracker and just having a little fun fishing up around the docks and whatnot. And Pop hangs into a little channel cat, and just as it gets into the boat, all of a sudden this blue cat comes out of nowhere. Now this blue was probably, I don't know, 10, 12 pound, give or take. I mean, he wasn't huge, but he was big. And he just, like you said, he inhales his fish. And so Pop hangs on, trying to hold on to him, trying to get both of them in at the same time. And just as he gets him to the boat and I get the net down there to go ahead and net him in, we're both hollering, "Whoa, whoa." He opens up his mouth and just regurgitates the whole thing.
Still alive and everything.
Oh, it was crazy, man.
I had that happen so many times, like with them bluegills and those small bass and crab, and those blue cats just come out of nowhere. Like, thank you for the meal, and just leave you with a bear hook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kelly, I hate to do this to you, Bubba, but I got to get out of here.
All right, gotta get to you, Mama.
Yeah, y'all continue on. Hey, DC, it's good seeing you, brother. I'm gonna have to step out of this for a bit, and maybe we can get your gun going again and have you back on one day, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, then.
I appreciate
everybody
that.
in chat. I'll talk with you all later. Sorry about popping out of here early, but things just gotta go.
Yeah.
Night, y'all. We'll see you on the
street. Say hi to Mama. So when you going back out fishing? When you going back out fishing, DC?
I'm trying to get out tomorrow morning.
Okay.
If I get enough rest tonight, I'm definitely trying to get out. I'm not a morning person at all, but time is scarce right now, so I'm trying to get what I can.
Yeah, I don't know what I got plans for tomorrow. I know I think Child's got some kind of a graduation thing tomorrow. Other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I might go fishing. I don't know yet.
You guys got turkey up there?
Yeah. Yeah,
I back with it.
Walk out the door right now and everybody hear them.
Where you got a bow?
Do what?
You use a bow?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, you don't hunt them? Okay.
No. Just I live out in the country. There's always some around here somewhere. Yeah. We'll have them come up through the backyard and come through here and jump up on the. We've got an arbor right outside their house here, and we've came out the door, and there are about 20 of them sitting up on top of it. Yeah, we have we'll have deers. We'll have deers come up through the yard. Big old bucks come up through the yard.
Yeah. What's the biggest one you've seen come through you?
Biggest one I've seen in my yard is probably about a 9-pointer.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's crazy because in DC, like we got the same population of deer as anywhere else because we got a rocky park, big forest landscape. So all the deer come out of there, and these bucks are stupid massive.
Yeah.
And can you imagine night fishing and then you hear something in the woods, you turn around and see this piece of a buck?
That's the only problem around here is we got coyotes and we've got other predator animals that we have to watch out for. We're starting to get our black bears back in the county too. So it's you really have to watch because you're sitting out on the bank fishing and you hear branches cracking behind you and you're constantly looking over your shoulder trying to figure out what's going on.
Man.
You hear something growling in the background. It's crap, what in the world could it be?
See,
could it be a bobcat? That could be a bobcat. Could be we've got all kinds of stuff around here.
Oh man, I don't know what I'd do if I see a bobcat in DC. That'd probably be the last thing.
Yeah, probably.
I see a cougar, I'm done.
Yeah.
I see, I'm retired.
Yeah, Dam River Boys. I don't know if I could do creek fishing tomorrow. We just had a big, massive, severe thunderstorm. So I'd say right now, my waters right now, especially in the creek, are destroyed. We had some really, really heavy rain and wind. So I'm saying our water's trash right now in the creek. It'll be probably next week before I even get back out in the creek. Because I think we're supposed to. I think we're supposed to have rain every day the rest of this week.
Really? Oh, that sucks, man.
It does. I might be able to get out to the little man-made lake, maybe. But creek wise, I'd say it'd be pointless to try to even do anything in the creek. Let's see. Yeah, they're still calling for rain tonight.
Jeez, they tell you how much.
Yeah, we still got a 100% chance of rain the rest of the night. Tomorrow we've got no rain. Thursday's 40%. Friday's 40. Saturday's 84. So yeah, tomorrow's about the only day we won't have anything.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, so we might go up there to the lake. I don't know, and maybe do some channel cat fishing on some night crawlers and bobbers. Because I say Thursday I'll be stuck here at the house. especially a 40% chance of rain, and it says it looks like it's going to be some thunderstorms too. It's got lightning on it, so yeah, I ain't fishing in no lightning. I can tell you that right now. I don't mind a little bit of rain, but I ain't fishing when there's lightning.
Nah,
I don't care if the rods are not in my hand or not.
Like those little lightnings don't even make any sound. Those flashes, I don't even do those. I see those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I think we still need a little bit more rain.
Oh, we probably do too. I know some of our creeks areas are pretty shallow, so yeah, we need some, but we don't need it. We don't need it like come down like big old storm.
Nah.
Need some light rain over a period of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, did you guys have like a big spawn up there yet that you're like crapping a bass, whatever?
I don't know if we're actually in spawn right now or not. Or honestly, I mean, because it could be because Thursday I went with a night crawler and bobber on Thursday and stayed in one spot on the creek, just one little deep spot that had anywhere from maybe 1.5 feet to 4 foot deep in certain spots, and I caught over 40 fish in about a 2 hour span in that one little spot, and I was pulling them off structure, so it could be. They could be up and spawning in a structure and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's like one after another. Every time I threw the bobber out there, as soon as I threw it out there and hit the water, it'd go under. Like they were right there on top of it.
Jeez. Yeah, so I was asked because, like, I feel like our spawn was, like, kind of delayed because all of the weather mixed up.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just, I think after this morning, I would probably safely say it's back up to normal. But for a while, like, it's been dead, man.
I think ours has been messed up just because of the weather. I mean, the weather has been so messed up this year. It's been crazy.
Like we didn't have any transition into spring. Like it just went straight to spring. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's like
60-degree day. I was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Ours was like, okay, like we'll have 20-degree weather, and then it's like we'll have a little bit of spring, and then it went back to cold. We had like 20 and 30-degree weather, and then it was like, okay, well, it's springtime now. It's like 50s, and it started gradually, like each day got hotter, and then it's like, okay, we're done. And like it's hot the rest of the time. I'm like, gosh, you didn't even get a chance for anything to happen. I said, our fish probably don't even know what's going on.
I was talking to one of my friends. He's like, yeah, it's like North Carolina today and North Carolina, Alaska tomorrow. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right, man. Yeah, but like we was waiting for all the herring to come in through the river. You know, they migrate up and down.
Yeah,
and they came. I would say they came early once with the shad and everything, and then because usually they come in and they'll just like ball up in this one giant school and just flush up the river.
Yeah,
but they came so like discreet. There's like little patches coming up this year. I wish I've seen it before, but it's just weird. I couldn't doubt a fishing or anything. But that's fishing for you. You can't plan nothing.
No. Oh, absolutely not. I mean, there's times I went up to the creeks and I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be good. The creek looks good. Bite's going to be awesome. And go live for 3-4 hours and not catch a fish as soon as the live's turned off. And I get one
start
fish.
Going mayhem.
And get one fish. And get one fish. It's like, okay, I'll throw it one more time. And then that's the only fish you catch the whole night. I'm like, where were the fish this whole time? The creek was like perfect. I mean, perfect. I mean, the water was colored perfect. I mean, nothing, no rain, no overcast, no nothing. Everything was that perfect scenario, nothing. I'm like, but then it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we have an overcast, and now it's a little bit of chilly, and then it's like fish on. It's like, come on,
Right.
like it's every
That's
time.
like that's what I was feeling like last night because it died. Like the bite was I got out there probably around like 5ish, so like between 5 and 8, 10. Like that bite completely died, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go home. Then started making those extra casts.
Yeah, like I'll throw it one more time. I'll throw it another time. We'll
And
try
then,
one more time. Yeah.
yep, it just gradually got better. I was like,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's about to
I
happen.
did that one night catfishing. I was catfishing like late at nights, and it's like my wife was hollering at me. She's like, it's time. It's like it's getting late. You got work tomorrow and everything,
Yeah.
and child's got school. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm still getting bites. They're still
Right.
biting on the rods. I can sit there and watch them just tap 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 tap. We're gonna wait a little bit longer, and like
Because
hour
that gamble hour.
hour and a half later, I'm sitting there going, I really need to go home now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
That's the same way I was feeling this morning. Like, man, I'm never going to leave this river if I don't leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out there 24 hours. Like, I don't even want to go home yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Damn River Boy said, the spawn runs up here in the Chesapeake, have been messed up for the last 3 years. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
My brother,
I would say that.
been,
Yeah.
my brother Timmy up there. That's what he's been hollering about on the Susquehanna and the Chesapeake Bay where he fishes. It's been messed up.
Yeah, but see, it's weird. Like between like catfish and crappie and other species, like because when one spawn messes up, like it just blows up for like another species.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like what was it? 2 years ago, one of the best, probably the second best crappie year I ever had, and like it started off, catfish was just tearing up everything, so like 30s, 40s, 50s. And then all of a sudden, the bait comes up, as it should. Catfish bite dies down, chase the live bait, you're getting full, and the rockfish comes in. Now, that time, the rockfish is supposed to be blowing up. Everybody's supposed to catch 42 inches, 50 inches, whatever. But nothing happened. There's like no sign of a rockfish. Only thing you're catching is bass, catfish. And the crappie, like, it literally just happened like in a day's time. Like you go out there, you don't catch either. You get skunked, whatever. Like, okay, maybe this is where they spawn. Change spots, fish another tide, and just change a little tactic. Boom. It just blows up.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Yeah.
No,
it's always like,
crazy.
it's just like that in any area of the country. It's like that. One day it's like, okay, you fish that same area. It's like, okay, we're gonna fish for this, and then it's like you go to another spot, and then that what you were fishing the other day is now blowing up over here on this spot. It's like they've just kind of moved down. Definitely.
Yep. And that's what I like about fishing. Like you can't predict nothing.
No. Well, it's like that. It's like that catfish that I showed on the picture there of mine, that 47-pounder. The whole day. I mean, we were out there for probably 8 hours, 5 to 8 hours. I don't remember how long we were out there, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's probably 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And we're like, okay, we're going to finish up our run here down the channel. We're pulling planer boards and dragging baits. And finally, like 11:30, 12 o'clock, finally get the first hit.
Oof.
And then that was it. That was all we had the whole entire night.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
What bait were you using?
Bluegill.
Live?
Cut bait.
And that's even rare. Like, I mean, it's not rare, but it's unusual for a flathead probably chase cut bait. In my opinion, I think.
Well, it was a blue cat.
Oh, it was a blue cat. I thought that was a flathead.
No, that was blue cat.
Okay, but now it makes sense.
I never caught a flathead, but around here, flatheads, they've been catching flatheads on jigs, bass fishing.
What?
Constantly. Yeah. That's all I hear is the bass fishermen going, man, those stupid flatheads. That's all I get anymore. Like, well, I guess you need to change your profession. Instead of going bass fishing, you need to go flathead catching.
Yeah.
They'll pull out 5 to 10 pound flatheads all the time, bass fishing, going after jigs.
Yeah.
Going after creature baits is what they're using. They're using like Guggen baits, creature baits, and that's what they're catching them on.
I never thought throwing a creature bait like for catfish. They always hit the spinner baits. I'm like, for me, and like the spinner baits or like the curly tails. They love the curly
Yeah,
tails.
curly tails. Yes.
But yeah, I was thinking about target. Like, I want to target big blue cats with like bass type artificial stuff. Like maybe not crankbaits. I don't think crankbaits would ever be suited for catfish. But like maybe like a fluke or something like that. Maybe something with a more natural vegetation.
Oh yeah. I tried, and I had a friend of mine make them soft plastic, but it looks like a goldfish.
Ooh.
And I tried to put it on a hook and try to see if it would, because it's like enough. It's enough to where it would, if it's got a little bit of current, it'll flap in the water. It'll move like a goldfish. So I was like, well, we'll throw it out there and we'll see what happens. Nothing.
What?
I was like, well, maybe it's just not the right scenario place for it. So I mean, I still got it. So we'll figure out a place because I still want to see if that'll catch something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I think I forgot what brand it was. I think Berkeley just made this lure. It looks somewhat like a sunfish, but it's made for like a heavy drop shot rig.
Yeah.
And it's like it got these sections in it. I forgot what they called it. It's brand new. They made it like say last year sometime. And the action it gives off looks like, I think catfish would destroy it. Like, you know, you see something like that's gonna get hit. It's one of those moments.
Joe said he caught a 25-pound blue on a crankbait.
What?
Golly.
Man, in fact, if I hook anything that big with like store-bought crankbaits, those hooks are toast.
I'd say so. What do you think about these guys on YouTube and TikTok that are throwing out these 1 pound swim baits?
Yeah, I want to join that community, but my bank account says no.
Oh, no.
Like, not even the bank account, like that. It's the whole idea of it, like a 1 pound swim bait.
Yeah.
How would you even like
he
the setup? You gotta have a whole setup for that.
Yeah, and he was just like sitting there, and he would just like underhand just sling it out. It's like you can't cast a normal cast. You
gotta flop that thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be afraid to if I did flop it, it'd snap the line. And there goes. I don't know.
You get that accidental backlash and
$300-$400 1 pound swim bait gone.
Man. But have you seen the catches they bring up with those swim baits though? Massive bass, man. I was like, oh my God. Like that would be the only reason I buy. I probably buy just one. I was like, I just want one bass like that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be all worth it.
But I would literally have to have a barrel swivel off my line with like 3 lines going off to it in case one snapped, I would not lose it.
You got
I would have to cripple up the line to make sure it wouldn't snap off my line.
Yeah. I think for me, for that setup, I would go straight braid, probably like 60 pound braid.
At least. And you would have to somehow make sure your line was tied perfect. I mean,
oh yeah.
That way your knot don't come off, it don't snap at the line at the knot or nothing.
I'm definitely going like Palomar or what is that? The improved trolley knot or something like that. Something I have like very good confidence in. Yeah. Most likely Palomar.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I was thinking anything's gonna be that at that class.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, man, coming on. Hopefully you get your gun working and we'll get you back on here soon and get some painting done.
Yes, sir. I'll definitely keep you updated, man. It's in a boiling stage right now. I'm just gonna burn the whole cage.
Just burn it down.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
do appreciate it, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Everybody coming in and hanging out with us tonight. And we'll just catch you on the next one. Hopefully we'll see everybody out fishing this week. Weather permits.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So we'll appreciate y'all. All right. We'll see y'all later. Catch y'all.
All right, y'all.